Okay guys, welcome to my first video. I'll be making beats today. Well, I'll be making one beat. Welcome to my first video. Today we'll be making a beat. We have this beautiful sunny day today. That's perfect. You can see my smudges on my windows and shit, but that's okay. Today we are making beats, a beat, using Ableton. I know I already hear all you flstudio manlets screaming at me, but we'll be just making a beat today, and you will probably learn a thing or two. And the first one is that it doesn't matter which DAW you use. You want to use FL Studio? I used to use FL Studio when I was a beginner. Fine, do it. I don't care. I prefer Ableton. I switched to it 3-4 years ago. Shit. This is a tea, a green tea, a green mint tea. That's crazy, bro. Today, I will show you how I do beats. Well, I make beats in many different ways, but I'll show you one today that I sometimes use. So yeah, let's pick a sound. Let's use expand. Fuck it. I hope everything's working. As I said, this is my first video. I don't know what I'm doing, so keep that in mind. Thank you. Okay, so let's pick a sound. Is this loud? So what we have here now in Ableton 12, you can, what I do is you select like that. I have obviously I have a template here, but you can just select 8 bars like this. I have them looped. Select them, and then we can pick a key here. And first thing I'll tell you is that I often see, like, yeah, do the first chord, and they will teach you these triads and all that stuff, to the codes to making chords and shit. I wouldn't care if I was you. Like, you can just pick 2 notes and find what sounds great. You don't even have to pick the root note. So root note, we are in D sharp minor, so D sharp is our root note, but we can pick whatever. Let's see what sounds nice. And don't worry about the sound right now. We just are looking for something that inspires us, so don't worry about it. So I have something going on here now. So I looped only the first 4 bars, and let's see where it takes me. Okay, and the another thing is, when I program drums or when I program any MIDI, you will see me click the note in, double click, and then use my arrow keys mainly. That's why I like and I use a MacBook and Ableton, which is a great combo, by the way, because it's so easy to operate. You don't need a mouse, you just need a computer and some headphones, really. But yeah, I'll try and give you as many tips as I can on MIDI, and over the next videos you will see my different techniques I use to make shit. This ain't hard, but it will be. So yeah, I created chords with just 2 notes playing the same time, and sometimes I put something else. So now really I will add maybe I will add the 3rd one. So it doesn't have to be like, oh, here or 7 or 0-3. Don't worry about it. Just find notes that you like. and I will just wing it. Like I will just put notes while they're playing, while the playlist, like the beat is playing. I mean, like just now I put this note right here randomly, and it played like a second later than it is, and it sounded nice, so I put it a little bit later. Like it's just moved a little bit right here. So I love this technique with using your arrow keys, because you can just zoom in and then the grid will be how do you say it? You will have just more this separation, just more grid lines, and you can just fine tune it as much as you want, and it's great. It's super quick. You can make melodies super quick. And maybe I will change sound right now. Shit. And you will often see with, I think, my production skills that I will let the sound selection lead me, and presets, and all the different sounds that I can find, because I like my beats simple. But the sound selection is crucial, super important. Maybe I will change the key. Let's like. I'm shaking my head because I'm in C# again, and this is my like go-to lately. And even if I try not to get to C#, I will somehow end up with C# minor. It is what it is. So what I wanted to show you is you can use also the lower notes. And what I suggest is try to find your own try to find your low notes to have their own rhythm. So do not necessarily put them in the same timing as your chords. Just this preset is a little bit wonky, but fuck it. I just picked it and I like it. So, but what I mean by wonky is the lead in it. I think it's a combination of pad and lead, and it sometimes it will just slide down here. But that gives us even more combinations and fun ways to make this melody hard. I hate the word hard. I need to use a different word. Epic. Alright. So let's pick a sound. Okay, so I just picked the sound in Analog Lab 5, which is great plugin, and they now just complement each other. I'll try to level them. I need to remember to mix on the go in these videos, because I usually don't care. I'll try to just keep going, because for me making music is, you know, sometimes we criticize the producers that they try to make like 100 beats in a day and shit, but really I kind of understand that, because I need to work quick. If I overthink shit, it's over, bro. Now, what else do we use? Purity? Purity is a little bit... Purity might not be it, but let's try it. Okay, so another thing you will find me doing is just playing my keyboard which is another great thing about making beats in Ableton on MacBook, because you can just use your keyboard. You have a great trackpad, and it's all here. And I just clicked this square kind of icon right here, and it just showed me what I just played on my keyboard, and it's great. And when playing, I didn't even care to click the right notes. I knew I was playing the wrong note here, but I didn't care. I can just fix it right now. And now I will try to somehow explain to you how, I do stuff, but for me, it's just what I hear. And sometimes I will use Command D just to duplicate the note and move it around with the keys, and then use Shift and hold Shift and use arrow left or right to expand or shorten the MIDI note. And that's how I can quickly, even on the go, as the beat goes, just create melodies and see what sounds good to me and what doesn't. Simple. Yeah. Yo. I think we need to speed up the beat a little bit. I'll find a hi-hat now. And now it's important what I'm about to say. So, label your shit. Like, Ableton makes it so easy for you to label your shit. And what I mean by that is, you can find your drum folder, and then any sound that you use or you like, and sometimes you won't even use it in a beat, a sound that you find in your drum kits, but you're like, damn, it sounds nice. You can always label it. And I have all the different labels. I have favorites, I have chains, I have favorite plugins. These are mostly effects, synths, or like synth plugins, instrument plugins, and one-shots, mixing plugins, and then my stash. So I have all these different sounds here that I used, and then I have this go-to folder, and I will do maybe more on this in the future, like explaining how I organize my stuff, my drums and my sounds and shit. But for now, just remember, you can always, if you like this perk, you can right-click it and label it as stash 2024 stash. Stupid as fuck. But we're looking for a hi-hat now, and fuck it, I'll say it. It sounds a little bit like an Amiri, richamiritypebeat to me. It could be, maybe. What I'm saying is, we are going into that direction. So yeah. What this channel will, what I will try to do on this channel is to teach you to do your own style. So if you like anything that I do in these tutorials, in these videos that I'll be doing, just do the same thing. Like, you can just copy what I do. But I'm sure it will be hard for someone to find everything I do great for him as well. So you can steal from me, you can steal from someone else, and that's how you will create your own style. And this is very important. So, for example, with hats, what I like to do is do one somewhere lower, treat it almost like a perk, but it adds a little bit of a bounce and some kind of a groove, maybe groove rhythm to the beat. And this is so now I will move on to the 808. Yeah. So let's see. I will select these 4 bars and do Shift Command M, and this will create this MIDI clip that I can now use and find my 808. So another thing that I do, usually my 808s won't be too complex, and I think that's better for the artist and easier for the artist to then hop on a beat. But you'll see later that kicks is where we go crazy. If you don't use kicks, man, one thing I will do on this channel is teach you to use fucking kicks, man. I will make a beat without a kick once in half a year or something. All right, let's find a kick. I have my go-tos. Try this one. This one is crazy. So now we are going back to the hats. I usually do that. I will usually just do very simple and just put this one perky hi-hat, lower hi-hat in the MIDI, and then come back to hats and add a little bit of a groove, of a bounce, by actually removing a couple notes here and there. But let's not make it too obvious. And rolls, please don't add too many rolls. Like, you can go crazy in some genres with the rolls, with the hi-hats, and use 2 different hi-hats and go all crazy. But usually you don't want to go too crazy. You don't want to go too crazy. Couple rolls here and there. That's it, bro. You don't need much. Also, with hi-hats mainly, I will so you will also sometimes see me do command 1, command 2 to how do you call it? Narrow or widen the grid, like that. So this command 1, and command 2 will widen the grid, and then command 3 will do triplets, right? So I will use sometimes obviously use triplets. How do you guys like this key? Let's just try a different one. Kinda like it, I'm not sure. Now we have this great new feature in Ableton 12 that you can show your mixer, and while in this view mode, and that's great. I love it. And you can see all your levels. We'll cover mixing in a different video, but I just have a quick look around at the levels to make sure we are all good. One thing you will also often see me do is use hi-hats. So let's add one. I have this one. I found it recently, labeled it. Now I have it. I can use it. Right, so now I'm thinking, do I want to add anything? Like, what else could I do here? I could add perks and all the different shit. But really, I think I'll just finish it right here. Just a quick little first video, you know, nothing crazy. I'll do arrangement and mixing and show you now the full beat. And yeah, that was the first video. Hope you liked it. There will be more. They will be in depth. All the different stuff. We'll cover mixing and programming drums and doing melodies and all this crazy things. I'll maybe cover recording artists and all that stuff. So yeah, stay tuned, subscribe for sure, and yeah, thanks for watching.
Ika, help me out, Ika. Help me out, Ika.